Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm SimonOuma and I'm here with Minnevolved.
Ayo! I was just saying this to Simon. I'm in a weirdly good mood today, which is upsetting because of the scene we're staring at.
There is that. I mean, we did just learn that Sakura was killed.
Yeah, she's kind of right there on the chair and everything's just sort of last time was rough, dude. Last time just hit us in the face.
Oh
Um
yeah, that was intense.
so so I'm like, so we gotta start out with our investigation today, so I guess we're gonna do that. But I'm like, where do we start? Do we start with just, there's a piece of paper down there.
Okay, start with that.
I guess. Let's see what this, we have to examine the body at some point. Oh, that's not a piece of paper. It looked like it from a distance. Let's see, this looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Also, sorry, my voice is probably a little bit weird because I got clogged up after taking a nap and I'm still dealing with that, so... Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out, Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So, after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So, you gave that candy wrapper to Sakura? I found a big box of it, in the warehouse. I really like them. Aww. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Oh, Hina. Hina, I freaking love you. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. Aw. You really like them that much?
I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one, for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they're... But now they've lost all their flavor. Oh. Hina. Oh. Let's see. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the truth bullet section.
What could a candy wrapper have to do with the murder?
Indeed. It's weird that it ended up there and not in like a trash can or something.
Yep.
Is there anything else to look? Because I don't want to look at the body just yet. I don't.
Yeah, there should be some fragments on the floor, possibly towards the right.
Possibly toward the right. Let's see. Well, because we gotta talk to people as well, but... Hello. Yeah, those definitely look like shards of some description. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. It's a very... It's like red glass. Glass is all red and there are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? Or these are. I can read. So this must have originally been a bottle. I mean, yeah. Makes sense. Glass shards on the floor have been added to the truth bullets. Alright. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. Oh, what the heck? It's a tiny Monokuma.
It is. That's the thing I was thinking of.
It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Okay.
Let's see, there should also be something near the door as well as examining the door. You do have to do that.
He's like hugging a horse? Or it's a chess piece.
It is a chess piece.
Okay, that took a little bit for me to... We're good. Alright.
Should also be the bottles where that came from. Let's see.
Gotcha. Okay, let's see. Oh, yep,
There's
I definitely
the door.
see. I definitely see this. That's... okay. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. We probably kicked that thing down. Like, we probably kicked it around a little bit, honestly.
We may have.
So...
It looks like a protein drink. And it's empty.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart, if I were you.
I don't disagree, honestly.
Yeah.
I know. But still, this protein can... It's got a label on it that says... Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
Strange.
It is indeed. Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can?
Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it.
Huh. Again, I figured we would have just kicked it around or something, maybe. Unless it was, like, on the chair and it fell? Hmm. Why does that matter? See, that's what I'm like, I don't know. Like, Kyoko, you're playing 4D chess and I'm here on 1D chess. Help me out here.
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it.
Okay. Again, you're 4D chess, ma'am.
Yes, indeed. We'll figure it out in the trial.
Sure.
I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. I'm glad I'm on the same page as Makoto here, not gonna lie.
That's fine, I'm on the same page as Kyoko. I'm trying not to give it away.
Damn you and your 4D chess.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if there's anything else to really look at in here. That's obviously the door.
You do need to click it.
Do we? Alright.
Yep.
We really did just... That's a clean bash. There is no shard of glass on that pane.
That is true.
It's like, we thoroughly just... Alright. This door is the only way in, or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence, that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of struggle, or mechanism, any kind of string or mechanism, was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Okay. I guess this is when we start. I guess this is when we start chatting with people. Oh, there's stuff here.
There is more stuff to look at.
Alright. Locker number 1. Huh? The locker's open. And they're on the inside. What the heck is that? It's a handprint? Was somebody hiding in the locker for a while?
It would appear so.
Why?
But what's a handprint doing here?
It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding there in the locker. And they left behind a little something extra.
So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was opened, don't you think? I feel like we would have noticed them come out of it, though, no?
Probably.
And during all the commotion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Correct. Oh, you can see it. Oh, yeah. And the locker was already open at that point. Did they ambush her and then leave, somehow putting that chair in place behind them? Or did they hide somewhere else after? Huh.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then... what does this handprint mean? The mystery deepens!
Indeed it does.
What's going on over here? These are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Ah, I see.
There's the chess pieces.
I understand. One of them got knocked over. Got it. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how'd they get those figures inside the bottles? That's actually a really good question.
So...
That mystery will remain unsolved. It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle.
Huh? Well, I know those get flattened out and then pushed back up later. Because cool, fun mechanics and shit.
Nice. You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that?
I have, in fact. Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will.
Okay. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure was found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle, definitely started out as, like, there's no mistaking that, like, my guy. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? I feel like that's not a bad guess, but I don't think that's quite right.
Well, she did have an injury on the back of her head, so it's very possible.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Is there anything else that we should be looking at? Let's see.
Yeah, that.
That same shelf full of magazines. The ones that never get updated. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Oh, okay. Anything else? Should we just start talking to people?
Should have triggered a magazine. There should have been something with one of the magazines there, but maybe we pick it up from talking, I'm not sure.
Alright, wait. Thought I hit something else here. What was the button to... Oh, I think there is something, though. Yeah, there is definitely something. Right here. This might be what you were talking about.
Yep.
There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. Somehow I didn't see the bloodstain. I had to tab it, but it's fine. We got there in the end. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. It's very, like, a specific shape, too. Why is it so far away from where she died? Oh no, I thought it was like a weird rectangle shape, but it's not. It's not. I saw it weird. Okay. Like, I was gonna say, like, why is it in, like, that shape? But no, I think I know what that is. Especially given what we were told in the Monokuma file.
Yeah. Try like the bottom of the magazine rack. There should be something else there.
Is there? Hang on. There isn't, like... That was the bottom of the magazine rack.
Well, maybe try clicking it again, now that we found that.
Alright. Same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here.
Okay, maybe we have to talk to Kyoko or something. Or somebody else. 'Cause there is something else around there, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's... I doubt this will get... It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So literally an hour ago.
Yeah.
So roughly an hour ago. That was when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego. Oh, I can't really reveal that tidbit in the... Okay. Let me see if there's... Oh, there is something else here. Yeah, the chair. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. Like, how did they get the chair in the way of the door and stuff? Like, because clearly you have to push the door in to get in here.
Yeah.
So, like, how would they have... That's a little weird. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. But again, how?
That is what we need to figure out.
Rec room door has been okay. Alright. I think we're at a point where we can start talking to people.
Yeah. Or checking the body.
Or checking the body. Yeah, let's check the body and then we'll chat with everybody. Oh boy, this is like the one thing I don't want to do. I was literally avoiding it this entire time. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. Alright, we got to at some point. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward, in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood, hence the puddle in the by the rack is what I'm guessing that was. And there's, yeah. And I can see the trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Okay, status of Sakura's body. Okay. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Doubt it.
Not a chance.
Byakuya!
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
What are you hinting at, sir? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Huh. Let's see. Alright, let's just start talking to people at this point.
Yeah, it seems to be our only option right now.
We've been here for like 20 minutes, just like... Or 24, I guess. Almost 25. Just not talking to people. It's fine. We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It has to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Honestly, not necessarily. I understand where you're coming from, but like, you can't just throw around accusations, girl. Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them, to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then. That's funky. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. But this is what happened. And this is what happened. I can read. If I'd stopped her by force even, this never would have happened. Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Oh. Oh boy. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Well then. I see the others are gone. Let's chat with Kyoko real quick.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed,
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
and she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist. Strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to, if they expected to stand any chance against her.
Interesting point. What do you got to say, Byakuya?
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me.
We need to ask you about a certain piece of paper you may or may not have received.
Yeah, you got a lot of explaining to do.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out. Interesting.
Then it's true?
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said, and risk being killed by that monster?
So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Yakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Rude. Okay, thanks. Don't fucking acquiesce to... At least call him out for being a dick.
Listen,
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
It would seem we have.
Yeah, it seems to be we found everything, now we need to move on.
Yeah,
flag.
yeah. Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
so then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Alrighty.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place.
Damn right. She's decided? I mean, we were gonna do that anyway, I feel like. We always do all the work in these.
Yep, Makoto, the pack mule, having to do all the work himself.
He's just... she's gotten a lot more pushy, since we had our issue. But, she's right. I do have to talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alrighty then. Let's see how we're doing for time. 32 minutes, not bad.
Alrighty.
Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Oh, okay.
It's just gonna take us there.
Fair enough. Alright, where were these guys at? I forget.
Toko is like next to Makoto, just kind of near like the end.
Oh, would
like,
have been...
she's pretty
should
close
be-
to Makoto.
That's Kyoko. That's Makoto. That's Sayaka's room. Oh, poor Sayaka.
Should be the next one.
That's it. That's right. That's right. Toko, let's talk to you. I pushed the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
Huh? Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
How? What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Normal is relative with her, I feel like.
Yeah,
Don't
but
even
she
say
is
her
Toko.
name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Is it ever a good time? Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to, talk to me about something. We sure did. Let's have a chat. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Ugh,
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me, she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said to... didn't I? Yeah, you did. Thanks for confirming. I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit it. I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but... can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. Okay. She said that so quickly, she disappeared before I heard it. With that, Toko quickly returned to her into her room. Okay. So all we got out of that is, yeah, she did in fact get the note, but also didn't go. So did Hiro go?
He might have, or one of them may be lying.
Also true. Alright, where's Hiro's room? Oh, we get to see all the people that...
Yeah. I think he's a bit further in there.
Probably. Oh yeah, there he is. The crazy hair. I forget where everybody's rooms are at, so like, it's a whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's been a while since we've had to look for them.
Yeah. And so we just see like all these names of our lost friends. It's like, oh, that's a little bit sad.
Yeah, it is.
I pressed the doorbell. And it's like, these guys have to walk past all these names when they go to friggin' bed. Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? We sure did. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. So, okay, so the other two got notes. And she asked him directly?
He's full of it and trying to cover it up.
I see.
He only got a note too.
I see. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She,
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. It is, like, why lie about it at this point? Like, you're only gonna kind of make it worse for yourself, my guy. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way! I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Oh, sir. Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Oh, do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro, was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Ah, sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. Convenient. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Oh! Huh?
Seen that before.
We have. How do you have why do you have that?
Huh?
Did Hina also give you candy? Ah!
What?
Ah! Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. Why be so... It's a candy wrapper. Why be so... Hiro, what did you do? And shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Why be so... Like, it's a candy wrapper. Why make it a big deal?
Well, the only person who should have had it was Sakura, since Hina kept them all away and didn't give them to anyone else.
Yeah, but he could easily play it off like maybe she gave... Maybe Hina gave as well, or something. But yeah, trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny the ogre asked me to meet with her, or meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me, you went. You went.
Totally went.
You totally, 100% you went. Because
Why is he hiding it, though?
yeah, and like, because like he could have easily played off the candy wrapper thing as just like, oh yeah, it's just some trash, right? Without freaking
Yeah.
out about it, you know?
He's not smart enough.
So he knows some shit.
He does.
Cause he would not be that jumpy if he didn't.
Yep.
So, well, if you'll excuse me, again, disappearing faster than I can speak. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Yeah, no. Pocket trash. That's my new band name. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the, protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like, we're gonna have to check out the chem lab.
Yes, we are.
I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab, yeah. So, where should I start? Before we make our decision, I feel like, we might actually want to call it here.
Yeah, we should save
Because
more
we've
investigating for next time.
Yeah, we've hit about 45 minutes, so, or ish. So, I think this is a good spot to sort of end off. There's a
Yeah, I
lot
agree.
happening. So
No, totally.
this is the part of the game that, despite having seen like a lot of those retrospectives and stuff, I remember this case the least. this case
Yeah,
onward.
it seems that way.
So we're definitely getting into more unfamiliar territory for me. Also, I've
Oh,
sort of
fun.
intentionally been avoiding Danganronpa content throughout this LP, so it's been long enough that I've started to forget even the stuff I knew before.
Okay.
So
It has been a while since we started, for sure.
it really has. I'm almost tempted to go back and check like when our first recording was, because like
About a year ago. I think a bit more than that.
probably
We started in like January or February, so you know.
yeah, you're probably right. And I know a lot of people tend to get through this a lot faster than we have, but
Yeah, sorry about that.
we're doing what we're doing, you know. Us blind folks, man, we got reading struggles on a visual
We
level.
will get through this.
We definitely will. We're committed. But you know what, y'all? Like I said, this is a good place to end off. So next time, we're gonna actually go. I think we should probably check out the chem lab first. I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that too. So, Chem Lab next time.
So this is definitely gonna be me piecing shit together, definitely with less knowledge than I've had up to this point.
And me trying not to spoil things.
Yep. So, like, I still know the general plot points and stuff, but like, you know, definitely less detail. So, you know, it's all good. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching this. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did recording it. And, yeah, we will definitely be catching you next time for more shenanigans.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Peace!
Bye.